The document ratifying the accession of the Kingdom of Sweden to NATO by Poland was supported by all parliamentarians gathered in the room, that is 442. The Polish parliament rarely votes so unanimously. The Civic Coalition obviously supports both projects. There are times, very special, when things become obvious. The entry of Sweden and Finland into NATO is a very important moral act because it shows that rogue actions do not pay off. Only in the Confederation environment, a voice different from the rest of the political scene appeared. Robert Winnicki voted against Finland's accession, but later claimed it was a mistake. However, Grzegorz Braun abstained from voting, and it was not a matter of accident. You have to ask Grzegorz Braun. I am not able to explain the vote other than the admission of Sweden and Finland to NATO by mistake. The accession of Sweden and Finland to NATO will be a great strengthening for the region, and the ratification process itself will be much shorter than the previous ones. Firstly, because of the war in Ukraine, and secondly, these countries have been cooperating closely with the alliance for many years. This is a strong strengthening in this part of Europe because Finland will strengthen NATO's eastern flank. The Russian Federation wanted the North Atlantic Alliance to be as far away from its borders as possible, and by its aggression towards Ukraine it would achieve the opposite effect. After Finland's accession, the NATO-Russia border will increase by over 1,300 kilometers. They are one of the countries that have the most extensive minefields near the Russian border. An incredible number of mines are there, making a potential invasion difficult. A similar decision must be expressed by Turkey, which until recently had doubts about Sweden's joining NATO. Ankara will most likely agree to accession. The United States agreed to sell modern F-16 fighters to Turkey. These Turkish expectations for the accession of Sweden and Finland were not related to official demands to these countries, but to Washington. Russia is not only waging a barbaric war in Ukraine, but is also threatening half of the world with World War III, and consequently extermination. This is another lesson for Western intellectuals who did not want to irritate Russia. The actual inclusion of Sweden and Finland into NATO structures will become a reality when all members of the pact, that is 30 states, accept the relevant ratification documents.